Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Muriel, this nurse Muriel. To my new subbies, hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. To my oldies but goodies, y'all already know, welcome back. So it is officially spring break and I have Rez with me back there smiling, and I got my nephew Aubrey back there. We are headed to Dave & Buster's. I don't know what we're gonna be doing this week for spring break because I worked part of it, but this will be, actually day one was yesterday. We just sat at the house. I cooked Easter dinner a day late. So this is day two, and we are heading to Dave & Buster's. Just the three of us. And so I'll be back. I'll show y'all once we get in there. All right, y'all, we are at Dave & Buster's. That looks so good.
Thank you, Lord. They did.
He said he wanted hot, y'all. He said he's still not hot enough. And I got the Philly cheesesteak. I'm so glad to be leaving here. Jesus, I'm ready to go. Hey y'all, so it is much later. I said I was gonna record when we get out of the car, but I'm gonna go ahead and start. Y'all, so it's much later. I am much later in the week. We're winding up spring break week. I worked the last 2 days, so I wasn't able to, do any recording, but I was at work yesterday and I had I'm not gonna say an epiphany, but I was at work yesterday and I was thinking, and y'all know I took this state job because the benefits. I wanted to be, for one, I wanted to be closer to where I live because I was doing a lot of driving back and forth. While I'm working agency and I'm working my PRN job, I was spending like $150 a week in gas alone because it was an 1.5 to 2 hour drive. And I was doing that like 3 days a week. And for the benefits, because I talk about how good the benefits are, even though they tried to charge me $206 for my son to get his teeth cleaning, the benefits are, the other medical benefits are still good. But I was sitting there thinking, y'all, and so y'all know, I know y'all gonna be like this. Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking about leaving that job, but I'm only gonna leave it for better, and I'm gonna remain close to home. So y'all know, for my new subscribers, because I know my current subscribers know, I work for the state government and I work in mental health, and it's fine. I have no issues. I really have no issues with the job. I didn't come into this job planning on staying with this job. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't plan to stay here forever. Probably a year or two, and then I was gonna transfer to another state job. But y'all, I'm thinking about going to try to work again get a federal job. Because I told y'all some of the things with this state job that I was a little annoyed with. And I'm going to call back just to verify. But when I spoke to HR, they told me my chances for, I wouldn't be able to get a pay increase for 3 years because I came up under this supplemental pay thing. Me having my bachelor's degree did not affect my pay as far, let me take these shades off, y'all, because I can't hardly see, child. So me having my bachelor's degree didn't affect my pay as far as me getting paid any more money. And I don't get a pay increase for 3 years. Now, y'all, I'm good at what I do. Nobody can tell me I'm not. I'm good at what I do. So, I just started this job in January. And I've been primarily in the medication room. I have no problem with that. I sometimes prefer to go in there. I have no problem with it. But I just started in January. And they do a scoring of how good you are. As far as like every nurse that goes in the med room, they give you a percentile of like how much you scan your medication, because you know they want you to scan everything, even though some medications cannot be scanned. They want you to scan everything that could possibly be scanned, and they give you a grading. Oh, my eyelashes aren't right. One is going up and one is coming out. I'm gonna have to fix this one so it's coming out and not up. Anyway, so they gave a grading of a percentage of accuracy in scanning, and y'all, I got 92%. I got the highest percentage of every nurse on that lodge. And y'all know we give a lot of medication because I work in the geriatric lodge, and y'all know geriatrics got medical stuff going on as well as psychiatric stuff. So they get a lot of medication, and I scored 92%, y'all. I scored even higher than their seasoned medication nurse who works there, who's been there for 5 years. I scored higher than her. I scored the highest. I should have got that paper so I could show it to y'all. I scored the highest of all the nurses there. And I'm sitting here thinking, and I feel like I'm more thorough than I'm just a thorough person when it comes to work. Sometimes I've gone on here and said the medication errors I made, but I think I'm more thorough than a lot of nurses that work there. Like when it comes to making my rounds, I actually get up off my behind when I'm actually working as an assessment nurse. I actually get up and make my rounds. I actually look at these patients every 2 hours to make sure that things are, sometimes I do more than that. I am very thorough, man. It's a neurotic thing with me. I'm just thorough. That's the type of personality I have when it comes to my job. And I feel like the type of nurse I am, I catch mistakes it's just so much. I've caught mistakes already doing care plans on people, stuff being on the wrong person care plan, addressing things constantly on the care plans that have been resolved. Like, I catch a lot of stuff. And so I feel like y'all not gonna get me a raise for 3 years. I got this bachelor's degree. I know I made a video saying I don't use it, but if I'm working a job that they should give you an incentive for the degree, why am I not getting that incentive? Like, I know they don't, I think they did it at one point, but being that they did the supplemental pay, they don't do it anymore. But I thought about it, I was like, it's really not fair, because the people who got hired before me, they got their increase in pay, their pay rate for their degree, they already got that. And then when the supplement was given, they got the supplement as well. I came through the door without getting any increase in pay for my degree, and I got the supplement. But the person who came in 6 months before me, a year before me, if they had the degree, they got both of those increases. So I feel like I should be making more money than what I'm making, if y'all understand what I'm saying. The federal government will give me my pay for my degree, my years of experience. So yeah, y'all don't know, I was hired once before by the federal government, and it was to work in that long-term care unit, and I did accept it, but after the process took so long, it was February when I got hired. We were still in April finishing up some of the processes, and they say it takes a long time. Sometimes it could take up to like 6 months. I understood that, but I was a new grad RN at the time. I had an associate's degree. I was juggling. I wasn't even told how much the money was going to be, but talking to other people, they were like, it's only going to be like $60,000 a year. I'm not getting any type of tiers because I'm a new grad RN, so I'm at the bottom of basically the totem pole. I have no experience, and I have no because they don't count your LPN experience. So I had no, from what I was told, so I have no experience as an RN, and I didn't have a bachelor's degree, so I was getting like at the bottom of the totem pole at pay. And I was told by someone who was older and wise in the game, she was like, girl, go ahead and make your money while you're young. At that time I was like 40, 41. She was like, go ahead and make your money while you're young, and once you get a few years and you made your money, you pay down your bills, then go to the federal government, let that be your retirement job. And I fully believe that was what I was going to do with the state. But then I found out that the state changed some of their rules and regulations. So at one time you was vested after 5 years. The state has now changed it, so you have to have worked 8 years. And vested means you own a percentage of the company. So after working there 5 years, once I hit retirement age, I would draw a check off of the state. That's how it was before. It was 5 years, but now it's 8 years. So you have to work with the state 8 years. Well, it's 5 years with the federal government. But me going into it now with getting the additional pay, and mind you, I don't know what the pay will be now. I don't know. But with my state job, I'm closer to I'm closer to 90. So I think in the federal government, I probably would get around the same. I said 85, but I probably would get close to 90 too. 90 as well. But I don't know, because now I'm 5 years in with my RN and I have my bachelor's degree. But if I make less, I'm not particularly okay with it, but the benefits will be better. So it kind of evens out. So I'm going to apply for the federal job, y'all. I know y'all like, bitch, you just got this. Yeah, I just got this job in January. But I'm all about progression. So I'm all about what's going to work better for me. And I know that I'm an awesome nurse. I know that nobody can tell me otherwise. Either job that I decide to stay at or whatever, they're going to be getting an awesome nurse. I already know this. It's not even up for debate. So, anyway, so I'll let y'all know how that process goes. So if y'all know anything about the federal government, I try to look at Google and see what's the difference between the federal government and state jobs and stuff like that. And I know someone who works for the federal government. They've been with the federal government almost 20 years. They're about to retire. And when I got the job with the state, I reached out to that person, and that person was telling me, the state is good, but the federal government is better. And they were telling me, they were telling me at the time that you get more health plan options, you get more, I don't know if you get more holidays or the exact holidays, you get more paid time off, you get a cost of living increase every so often. Like, they were just telling me this federal is better. But they could be biased because that's what they've been doing all their life is federal. So I don't know, but I feel like even the 5 years versus the 8 years, it to me is better, because I go too much. Like, I never could stay put, and I didn't even choose the option for the retirement plan with my state job where I had to stay for 8 years, because I already knew I wasn't gonna be there for 8 years. So I chose the retirement plan that I'm just investing, and when I do leave, I could possibly pull it out, and there is no age thing on it. Of course I'll be taxed, but there is no age thing on it. But the plan I chose is a little more risky, because I'm investing my money, and whatever I'm investing it with, they are investing it how they see fit. And out of each paycheck, it's about $300, almost $400. It's over $300 every time, almost $400 that gets taken out of my paycheck for this investment, y'all. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money taken out. But I don't know if I'll be able to transfer that or what. But I might actually go ahead and get it in the works, and go ahead and start applying for me a federal job, y'all. So anyway, that was just my nurse talk for this video, and I'm gonna close it out with y'all seeing us. I'm gonna take the kids today first we're gonna go. Red's gonna get a haircut this Friday. He goes back to school Monday, so we about to go to the barber shop for him to get his haircut. Then I don't know if I hadn't decided if we're gonna go out to eat. Y'all know IHOP. I love me some IHOP. I don't know if we're gonna go to IHOP and then to this place called the Plex, or if we're gonna go to the Plex, and we probably need to eat first before we go, because we ain't had nothing yet. So y'all, I'm leaving my bank, and y'all, when people say taxes is a scam, honey, taxes is a scam for real. So I didn't know that interest earned from, say, your bank account, whatever. Interest earned, interest earned, basically. Y'all know I went with this account because they have a higher interest rate. Y'all, my interest is taxed. Your interest is taxed if you earn over $10 in a year. So my last earnings for my interest on my account for the month of March was $20-something. And it's going to be more and more going forth because we, like I said, we make deposits. We really don't make withdrawals. So it's going to be more and more. And my goal is to ultimately earn what I would like to earn is, I would say, this is my low standard goal. I would like for it to get higher. But my goal is to start earning at least $200 a month in interest alone, which calculates to over $2,000 and something a year. Now, we can get there if we keep, we earned $20-something for the month of March. For the month of April, our balance is just going to be higher, prayerfully, hopefully. Our balance is going to get higher. So hopefully the month of April, if the interest rate stays the same, we'll earn like $30-something, because we went from $5 to $20-something, and I'm hoping for April we'll earn like $30-something, and then in May we might earn like $40-something if the interest rate stays the same, and then in June we might earn $50. Y'all see what I'm saying? So as the account balance grows, eventually we'll start to earn, if the balance interest rate stays what it is, eventually we'll start to earn like $200. My goal is $200 on the low end. I would love to earn like $500 a month in interest alone. And I can see us getting there. $500 a month times 12 months, that's over $5,000 just in interest alone. Not even in what we work to earn. It's just interest. Y'all, we are taxed on the interest earned. I didn't know that. That is such... Okay, so... that's a scam. Y'all, I got the... Child, I'm just like... Y'all know, I was talking about getting CDs, and then somebody was telling me the interest earned on CDs is taxed, and I think it's at like a 24% tax rate or something. So that's why I asked the teller just now, so is my interest earned on my business account taxable? And she went and looked, because she was like, anything over $10 in a year is taxed. I said, well, we already hit over $10, so going forth, it's just going to be higher because we're going to be earning more in deposit. And she was shaking her head. She was like, yeah. Yo, child, I am done. I'm going to keep the account, because I like to see the bank giving us money, but then y'all going to turn around and tax that too? Y'all, I see why people do all kind of underhanded stuff in business to hide their money. I ain't doing that. All money going to account. We ain't trying to hide nothing, but I guess you do get a write-off too for your interest pay. I don't know. I don't know what the hell to say right now. Everything is damn taxed. Everything is taxed, Lord. We at this place called the Plex now. That ain't even called Plex. It's called Flight Adventure Park.
It had dodgeball too.
Y'all, we leaving Flight Adventure Park. I paid for an hour and a half. I think we stayed right at an hour and 20 minutes. So they said they had fun. I think I need to make it like an autism only recreational park, because I be too paranoid about my child being next to a bunch of other kids. The barbershop was too packed. I wonder if the barbershop some of them people done left now. I wonder. I am off Monday and Tuesday though. Rez could go get his haircut Monday. So y'all, we topped the day off. I came to Sonic and I got them Eat Your Oreo Blast. This will end the spring break up for here. I don't know what he's gonna do when he go home, but y'all, I didn't get me anything. Progress, y'all, progress.